Hi there, I'm Christine Dunbar from speechmodification.com, and this is my Smart American Accent training. In this video, we'll look at how to pronounce bother versus butter. So these two words are similar. They both start with B and have two syllables. But the difference in these words comes in the vowel sound, the first vowel, and the TH sound versus the flap T sound. So we'll look at vowel ah like bother and vowel like butter. And we'll look at th like bother and d like butter. So first of all, looking at the word bother, I think sometimes people have trouble with this one because the letter O in this word says the ah vowel. This is the same vowel as, for example, the word father. Father and bother rhyme. And that's something to think about because when you see father, it might be easier for you to do that ah vowel because of the letter A. In many languages, the ah vowel is spelled with letter A. In English, we actually typically more often spell ah with letter O. Another strategy that you can use is to match the vowels. So, for example, I might say it's not my father, not not a bother, father and bother. So using another word where that ah vowel is easier for you to say may help you in the word bother. And then we look at for the TH sound. If the TH sound gives you difficulty or if THER gives you difficulty, work on that sound in other contexts first and then bring it into a word like bother. I need my voice on and my tongue is between my teeth and the air is flowing. You can just begin with that sound if it helps you, trying ther, bother. Also, if the TH to the R is challenging for you, begin with the R sound. Ther, bother. The TH and the sounds. Then when it comes to butter, we have letter U says vowel schwa here, the stressed schwa. It sounds like It's just like the word but or bud. And in the word butter, our T sounds make a flap. So when there's a T or a D sound in the middle of words, many words use the flap instead of the aspirated T. Not butter with a release, a puff of air, but butter. It's the same way we would say, for example, if I think about better, it's the same sound for D's in the middle of words as it is for T's. So I talk about this in detail in my Sounds of English course when I talk about the flap T, the stop T, and the aspirated T. You can check that out on speechmodification.com for a strong foundation in pronouncing all of the sounds of English and knowing how they're spelled. But I also just recommend thinking about a word perhaps like bedding or wedding, and thinking about how you say that D sound as a flap. The tongue goes up lightly, your voice is on. Don't make a strong D sound, but lightly tap up and come back down. So you could try, for example, you could do budding, budding, butter. Sometimes people have a challenge with that, again, that plus the flap T, building up on other words that have the same pattern, butter, better, letter, etc., can really help you feel more confident when you're saying the word butter. Once I can say bother and butter by themselves, I do want to try practicing them in some short phrases so they come smoothly and naturally to me in my everyday speech. For example, you might say, don't bother her, it's not a bother, I didn't bother to do it, or please pass the butter, I like butter on my bread, we need more butter. Thank you for this request. If you have a request or suggestion you'd like to see me cover in our Word of the Day series, please feel free to leave that in the comments for this video or any of my videos. You can also attend our Saturday live question and answer classes. Type your questions in the chat and I answer them for you live. That's every Saturday here on the channel at 9 a.m. Seattle time, 12 o'clock Eastern time here in the US. You can also join as a channel member, and we have a bonus live class for channel members each week. Channel members can also ask their questions at any time throughout the week, and I cover them for them in that class. Even if they can't attend live, they can get a quick turnaround and answers to their questions. As I mentioned earlier, we do have a number of courses on speechmodification.com, including our Sounds of English course. Those can help you build a strong foundation to pronounce any word you like easily